I think that since like the start of the fandom, nobody has ever wanted to talk about ships, about like which ones they ship, which ones look cute together, and all that yada yada, because of the fear of being hated or chased down by other shippers. And I think one of the most clear cases on this is NxUzi, because if you look from before episode 3 and 4, there's a lot of people like barely talking about it, and if they do, the comments are just like, that will never be real, and has a crush on V, and that's gonna stay that way. Or Uzi likes that, and it's gonna stay that way. Which, while that might be canon, who gives a shit? Like, ships are made for fun in most fandoms, and nobody will really care what you ship as long as it's not problematic. And that's another thing. People are like, oh, but N's an adult and Uzi's a minor. And then the entire discussion came around, and then episode 3 came around with the missing papers of all her classmates being 18 and up. So that was kind of debunked. And when I started watching it, there was only 2 episodes, episode 1 and episode 2. But when episode 3 came down, I was like, oh, everyone's starting to ship NxUzi. I guess I don't have to hide anymore. And I think that's like a good case of ships getting better in the fandom. But I still do occasionally get like comments on my videos, people being like, NV is always going to be canon. It's superior to your gross, problematic NxUzi. Which is another thing I want to talk about, because before episode 3 and 4, there were very, very little canon, quote-quote canon experiences with them interacting as quote-quote lovebirds, and yeah, just that stupid stuff. And I'm just sitting here like, excuse me, it's not problematic. The ages have been at least pretty much confirmed to be all above 18. They're robots at the end of the day, who fucking cares? You know, yada yada. I don't know. No matter what, people will always find a way to call out the ship they despise to be problematic. Like, I don't care what you ship. If you ship Thad and Uzi, who cares? N and V, who cares? Jay and, like, I don't know, fucking Tessa? That's fine, I guess. Just, like, there's no need to hate over other people for what they think. At least that's what I like to think. Because at the end of the day, it's a ship. What's gonna bother you? That someone's shipping NxUzi across the world and that it's gonna bother you for eternity? Especially if you're on like Twitter or something. Just block the user and move on. Mute words like NxUzi, purple heart, yellow heart. Just block words. Mute them. Block artists that make the content you don't like. You know, it's fine. And if you're like, oh, I don't want to do that because I like their art, then just don't take accountable for stuff that you don't like. Don't go into the comments saying, oh, this sucks. NxUzi sucks. Thad Uzi is better. You know, that really discourages a whole bunch of artists to not want to draw anymore. And I feel like that's an issue that's not really talked about, especially in this fandom. A lot of other fandoms too. Like, before I came to Murder Jones fandom, I was heavily obsessed with Genshin Impact. And a lot of people would be like, oh, Xiaothur shippers are stupid, Xiaovin is canon. Like, I did not like Xiaovin because of personal reasons, but I didn't go over to Xiaovin artists and go, oh, you are ugly, I hate this art. In fact, I like retweeted a few of the arts. I like their art. I'm going to keep on supporting them, you know? I don't know, just don't make a big fuss about something that's not going to impact your life. It's not like it's going to kill your grandma or whatever.